Hey friends, I'm back with another Kaldheim preview, and this time we finally get to see Magic's version of the Norse god Thor with Toralf, God of Fury. Like all the god cards in Kaldheim, Toralf is a modal double-faced card, which means you choose whether to cast it as its front side, Toralf, God of Fury, or its back side, Toralf's Hammer. The front side of the card, Toralf, God of Fury, costs 4 mana, 2 and double red, for a legendary creature god that's a 5/4 with trample and has a super powerful ability that says, whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, Toralf deals damage equal to the excess to any target other than that permanent. So if you deal excess non-combat damage to opposing creatures or planeswalkers, Toralf sends that excess damage to another target. And if the other target is also a creature and also dies or is indestructible and takes excess damage, then you can repeat this process. You can also play this card for its backside, Toralf's Hammer, which costs 2 mana, 1 and a red, for a legendary artifact equipment that equips for 2 mana, 1 and a red. The equipped creature has an ability that says pay 1 and a red, tap it, and unattach the hammer to have the creature deal 3 damage to any target. Then return the hammer to its owner's hand. The equipped creature also gets +3/+0 as long as it's legendary. So this equipment is a repeatable burn ability, evoking old school classics like Lightning Bolt and Hammer of Bogarden. Plus it doubles as a beat stick if equipped to a legendary creature. Now before we jump into my card analysis, if you're interested in buying this sweet new card, then head on over to our sponsor, cardkingdom.com, where you can pre-order this and all other Kaldheim cards right now. Alright, let's break it down. I think Toralf is a fantastic new staple in a bunch of different burn decks. The front side of the card, Toralf, God of Fury, greatly increases the power of burn staples like Blasphemous Act and Star of Extinction, as these spells are pretty much guaranteed overkill on creatures, and then Toralf can take all that excess damage and point it at your opponent's faces. For example, if each of your 3 opponents have 2 5/5s on the battlefield, Star of Extinction would deal 15 excess damage to each of them, so Toralf would be tossing 90 total damage at other targets, probably killing all your opponents. There's a lot of ways to build around Toralf's ability, such as pairing it with Fiery Emancipation, which triples the damage every step of the process. So if you cast Blasphemous Act with the enchantment on the battlefield, it'll do 39 damage to each creature, and then Toralf will deal the excess damage times 3 to another target, which is all but guaranteed to one-shot opponents. Or pair him with Chandra's Incinerator to burn away all opposing creatures with Chandra's trigger while melting your opponent's faces with Toralf's trigger. There's even more cool stuff you can do, like give Toralf indestructible with Commander Staple Shield of Kaldra so he survives your mass burn spells, or give your opponents 1/1s to burn later with Forbidden Orchid. Not to mention how Toralf just naturally dumps on any unlucky opponent that is running a go wide deck full of 1/1s like Edgar Markov or Reese the Redeemed, who are basically one board wipe away from death. Toralf is super sweet. The backside, Toralf's Hammer, is far less flashy, but it's a solid equipment to pick off small utility creatures when needed. The nice thing is you can play the hammer early on as removal, and then when you're ready to burn the entire table for value, you can return the hammer back to hand and cast the god side instead. So yeah, Toralf is a great card. It's a fantastic burn commander since his ability is powerful enough to be worth building around, and there's a lot of support cards in mono red to make him interesting. Toralf is also a fantastic inclusion in the 99 in pretty much any other burn deck, such as Torbrand, Thane of Red Fell, and Firesong and Sunspeaker as 2 obvious homes for him. So those are my thoughts on Toralf, God of Fury, a new burn staple. Now that you've heard me talk about it, I want to hear from you. What do you think of Toralf? Is there any sweet synergy or combo that I may have missed? Let me know in the comments section below, and until next time friends, see ya! Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, help us out by clicking the like button down below. And to keep up with the latest and greatest, make sure to click the subscribe button. And if you want to watch similar videos, click on the links appearing on screen right now.